this is what I was most proud of. You know, when I was growing up, all these brands were on TV, on the radio, and as a creative person, I was like, one day I'm going to be able to touch these brands and use my talent to reach people. And I did it. Went to college, and I got hired at several different agencies. I moved all around from North Carolina to LA to Atlanta, working for these people. And around the same time when I'm doing websites and banners and voiceovers and videos and motion graphics and whatever the job called for, at the same time social media was coming online. So in between projects, I would be talking to people on Facebook, and I would be arguing with people about, social things. And what I slowly started to realize was that nothing I'm saying online matters. And I'm not actually reaching anybody, I'm just talking shit. So, as time went on, the ratio of me arguing with people versus doing my work started to shift. It really wasn't hard for me to do advertising work. Most of the time, I'm walking around talking to my coworkers and coming up with ideas, and then I'm hitting the desk, knocking work out, and then while I'm there, Facebook is open, I some productions, and I'm but one thing that I knew from working in advertisement is that art is powerful. And if anything you take from this talk, remember this: art controls culture, culture controls people. All right? That's why most of you people work in advertising and marketing have jobs, because you are powerful. Okay? What you say goes. People go and buy stuff they don't need because of what y'all tell them. I mean, that's true. So, I flipped the script. I went from 80% work, 20% personal, because I was always an artist. I was always painting. And then I went from that to 80% personal and 20% work. This is what I discovered. Life without works is dead. Life without works is dead. Just because you like something, share it, make a comment, don't mean shit out in the real world. It doesn't. It makes you feel good. It's like a drug. So what I did was I stepped from beyond my desk and I went into the street. So this is the first mural I ever did. It's called Flip Philosophy. And that is about basically the conflict between the Democrats and the Republicans. This is the second mural I did. Martin Luther King Jr. floating his face with the star saying "Wake up," because at the time I was realizing that most of the stuff that I was doing was irrelevant, and that I needed to snap out of it and get to the real. This is called the Paragraphalizer. It's about how 400 years of African American literature has been condensed into a paragraph in a certain history book. That was the third one. This is called the Fundraiser-tron. I don't know if you've been watching people getting killed on video like every day, but when these cops get caught up in the bind, they raise money very fast, like Pantaleo, who killed Eric Garner like 5 years ago, raised $100,000 in 2 days. This is Hosea Williams. And I never knew who Hosea Williams was, let alone what he looked like. Turns out that he was a G. And he was also the general of the Poor People's Campaign. And then there was Red Bull. Remember I said 20%? Work, because you do have to make money. Most of these projects I was doing on my own, okay? The first project that I did with the Politicalizer was under Peter Ferrari with Forward Warriors. Shout out to Peter Ferrari. So this was for a culture clash, which was a really dope concept. It was like a dance hall sort of competition, which was reminiscent of this thing I used to do called the Worldwide Art Federation, which was artists dressed up in costumes and talk trash about each other. So I kept doing this for Trigger Warning with Killer Mike. That came out of the blue, and it ended up on this Netflix show, which was hilarious if you ever seen it. This was about me and how I felt when I was working in advertising, like I was losing a part of my true self. And that hand pulling me back is like the hand of God, basically. Wow. So I always tell people, well, tell my mom really, because my mom was like, what are you doing? How are you gonna make money? You know? So I tell my mom, look, it's like my version of being saved. My mom's saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. I'm not saved. I still smoke fornicate. But I care deeply about what's going to happen with the planet. I have 4 kids. I don't want them to look back and be like, yo, Dad, screw this, man. Like, look, what is this? Like, we don't have a rainforest. The air is toxic. The water is like unusable. Like, what happened? I don't want to be that person. This piece is about me or my generation handing off the world to our kids. That's actually my son's hand. That's mine. So, farm to table. So the great thing about what I do is that people come to me and they say, look, we got a wall, we want you to come up here and just do what you do. I get to paint what I feel for a living. You know, which is totally different from what I used to do. But what I did was I used the skills that I use in advertising and my personal work. I know how to communicate. Most of you guys that work in advertising, that's what y'all do. Y'all use visual art to communicate. I do the same thing, I just do it from my heart. I started getting into installation and sculpture. I've made this here, the Dungeon Family Pyramid, which is the concept I came up with while watching Ancient Aliens on a Friday night, like I used to. Wow. And then one party I was at with Fabian Pegu, I was drinking and talking trash. I was like, yo, we should just do like a Black Panther Sphinx for the Inman Park Parade. And they was like, cool, we have money for you on Monday. I thought they was joking, and they had money. So I had to learn how to carve a giant 15-foot Black Panther Sphinx out of EPS foam, which I did in a week, and it turned out to be like an amazing success. So these are some power boxes that I did for the Old Fourth Ward Association. There's a whole bunch of dope power boxes all over the Old Fourth Ward. I'm actually going to start doing some over in the West End. I just actually made that. This is over in East Atlanta. I actually was hired to do this one on the left, but LAX hired to do both of those. Yeah, I meant to show another slide. This was for Afropunk. Luke Cage just came out, and I basically decided to do that because at the end of the show, a band with superhuman strength and bulletproof powers went back to jail, which, like, what superhero does that? This was Heather Hire, who got killed at the Charlottesville riot, and this is just a roll piece I did on Lee Street in Abernathy, which got painted over, and I'm actually about to do again. This is a big piece of Jay-Z that's hanging up in the Phipps Center. And we gonna, if I had more time, we'll talk about the Jay-Z and Kaepernick situation, because, this is Malcolm Morpheus Matrix, and that's Magneto X. Thank you. Supernatural Inquirer was a series about, like, if ghosts had a tabloid magazine. Edgewood and Boulevard, and it was one of the hardest projects that I've ever done. I was literally like this close to a power line while painting her nose. And while Ash, my manager, was helping to steer traffic around this lift that was in the middle of the street, like literally. And it turned out really dope. And then she lost. Because the governor cheated. So what I did was I created that sold the election this during Christmas time, so what I do, like, I look I'll react to it. And sometimes I'll do it in a sculpture, sometimes I'll do it in a shirt. Most of the times I'll do it in a mural, but I don't know how it's gonna hit me, so I just flow with the concept. And it just turns into what it is. It might be a podcast, it might be a dance, it might be a party, I don't know. Then there was 3 years ago, when it was obvious that Kaepernick was not gonna be picked up, I painted a picture of him in a Falcons jersey because I was like, Atlanta Q's a good quarterback. His protest lined up with Martin Luther King Jr.'s protest. So I was like, let's, put them together. His number is 7. 7 is a divine number. I don't know if you know that. And it's actually the number of completion. So gave him 7, put it on the wall. I didn't ask permission because the building was raggedy. And then I kept doing murals. This one is in Colorado. I got hired by George Tillman to paint this mural for The Hate We Give. Didn't end up in the movie, but it ended up catching fire anyway. And then I did this across the street, which was another league mural. The guy that owned the building called Cops on Me. The cop showed up and was like, "You don't like this?" I didn't work for like 3 to 4 months because what happened was when word got out that I painted Kaepernick, nobody wanted to touch me. I was getting calls, being asked like, "Yo, we got," I don't want to say that the company's name, but they was like, "Yo, we love your work. We want to work with you. Let us run it back to the client." And the client was the NFL, and when they came back, we went to another direction. Decided to go somewhere else. So I didn't work for 3 months. I was broke. And the only people that would touch me was Nike because Nike had a relationship with Apple. So we painted this mural right here. We was excited. We had a celebration. After that, we took the money from that because we was rich. We went to a party. I dressed up as Rich Dad. So this is under my other project called the Worldwide Art Federation. When I told you we dress up in costume and talk shit about each other, we also throw cosplay parties. So this was a Studio 54 theme cosplay party that we threw after the Nike project because we had money to follow. And so we threw this party, it was great, and then this happened. February 1st, I'm going to an interview about a mural I actually did around the corner from this place at this food court called Marty's. And I rolled up and I see the roll. And I was shocked. And I was actually on the phone with Ash. I was like, "Yo, they destroyed it. They broke it." She was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "The building is gone." She's like, "Kaepernick building?" "Yes." So, So I grabbed a couple of bricks and I was like, "Okay, I just felt like something important was happening, but I just wanted to have like a little piece of it just so, I could hold on to it." And then once I posted it, it went around the world. That's all right. So my homeboy called me up and was like, "Yo, do not let this be the last thing that people see about this building." So I did what anybody else would do in this situation. I took a nap. And when I woke up, I saw a message from Ash, and she was like, "Call me, I got a great idea." So I called her and said, "Yo, what's up?" She was like, "All right, you ready? Okay. We're gonna paint murals all around the stadium of Kaepernick." And I was like, "That's a great idea, but we don't own any of those buildings, so I don't want to do anything illegal and attach that to Kaepernick's name. So let us go and find some people that are willing to let us paint on those buildings, and we'll do it that way." She's like, "Cool." So she goes and calls everybody, and I do what I could do best at that moment. I took another nap. Woke up, had a building on 400 North Side. It's 1:30 in the morning. I go down there, have a small crew with me, and I knock out this piece. Oh, by the way, while the building is down and traveling around the world, Russell Wilson is taking pictures by the mural. So this is going viral. At the same time, the debris is going viral. So I was just, it was a mind screw. So then we called the Capra Bowl. So I get up 1:30 in the morning and I go and paint this picture. So around 5:30, 4 hours later, I'm done. And I was actually supposed to wait until the morning to post it, but I was feeling good about myself. Just pissing ash off. So I post this, and then I take another nap, because that's what I do. And on the caption I put on, but on the third day he rose because it was February 3rd. Jesus actually rose 3 days later. And he did kind of have like this sort of like, you know, Ethiopian Coptic Jesus look, which I just kind of like felt that at the moment, from the ashes to the masses. And then like I woke up and I saw the numbers, I was like, whoa. And then I was getting phone calls from like all over the world, like literally. So I ignored the phone calls and I went to the studio, gathered my supplies, and hit the streets. Meanwhile, Ash is coordinating the murals all over the town. We had C. Flood Singleton, Charmaine Minifield, Joe King, Usually Matherin, Ziggy and Jensen, and Muhammad Youngie. They actually did this without, you know, without any mention of money. Matter of fact, the whole city showed up, which was like, you know, completely unexpected. Usually when something like this happens, I'm used to like, you know, maybe like 2 or 3 people coming out, you know, out the blue and, you know, assisting. It was like hundreds of people coming everywhere we turned. It was like kind of aggressive too. Like I thought we were supposed to be here this time. So we knocked it out. We actually ended up getting 8 murals done, and it was a success. So we felt really good about it. It was like, yo, let's keep it going. So we took that money. I paid the artists out of the money we were able to $10,000. We paid the artists, and the other half we went and we started blooming. I wish. And it went so well that Cameron's people hit us up and he came back down to Atlanta to meet all the artists. And he was really dope. This is actually in Baltimore where we flew in and went to a Know Your Rights camp, which is the closest thing to the Black Panther Party. I don't know if you've ever been to it, but it's amazing. It basically teaches financial literacy, how to handle stress as a young black person, and also how to, like food nutrition. Like all the things that you need to basically become a healthy, freely functioning person of color in this country. So we started Bloom Arts ATL. Our mission is to turn Atlanta into an arts tourism destination by leveraging local resources and private partnerships to basically do things that we're already doing. We have this vision of both creating murals, but also creating botanical gardens to accompany the murals because food is important and most of the areas that we work in do not have grocery stores. So we believe in beauty and food. Beauty and food. Beauty and food. I can't rap. So our first project is Cherokee Rosewood. Our first major project, I should say. We are basically looking to turn the Lakewood Heights area into a art district. We want to activate all the green spaces with food, but with a eye on design. We don't want to just have like wild tomatoes growing all over the place. We want it to have like an aesthetic quality to basically complement the work that's going up. So, to give examples, the Family Dollar, this is what it would look like once we're done with it. This is like just some sort of food mart. I don't even know what it is really. And that's what it would look like if Muhammad came and painted it. And he's gonna paint it. We're trying to raise $1 million. All right? $1 million is nothing. Okay? It is nothing. So that's a drop in the bucket compared to the money that it would take if, say, the city did it or if Walmart did it. Right. We have a $2 billion stadium. $2 billion. $1 billion would turn the West Side into Wakanda. say freedom is not free. It's a hefty fucking fee. But seriously, man, like I can't tell you how many people come and say, yo, you love what you're doing, but we don't have no money. And I'm like, that doesn't stop me from doing it, because if the project aligns with my direction, I do it anyway. But when I know you got money, because I used to work at Amazon, I see these budgets, bro. I see. So artists got, light bills. We gotta pay gas. Last time I checked, daycare wasn't free. These cars cost money, and they do not take props. You know what I'm saying? They don't take exposure. I tried. So this is one of the projects that we started off recently. This is called Net Tips. And we did this right after Nipsey Hussle got killed. He was someone that we admire, someone that was using his resources and his position to better the community. He was building a STEM lab. He was creating jobs for ex-felons. We liked it, so we felt like when he passed away, we took a loss. So we created this piece over off in the Bluff, off of Hollywood, which is known as Bankhead. You can see this right off the highway, and we also started planting gardens around this shed. We painted Dr. Sebi because Nipsey Hussle was actually working on a documentary on Dr. Sebi, who beat the New York legislature because he claimed that he cured AIDS with holistic foods. He won the case. So we believe that we should start with nutrition because your body needs good ingredients in order to make good decisions. Yeah. Yes. I feel like one of our biggest issues of like being in an impoverished area is not having the nutritional needs in order to just get through the day. And like one thing I learned from leaving the agency life is that when I was broke, because I was ultra broke. I've never been broke before. I came up in a solid middle-class family. My mom worked at Kelly Springfield Tires for like 37 years. My father and stepfather were in the military. I never worried about food or any of that. When I left the agency, I was making $130,000. I went to making $13,000 1 year. All my pants were cut off shorts. The light bill kept getting, I had to choose between like light or gas. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned that you can pay, this is something you should know. You can pay half your power bill and they will cut your power off. You welcome. In conclusion, if you can help it, don't be broke. But most definitely I can tell you without a doubt, this is absolutely factual. Life without works is what? Dead. Yeah.